Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we will be solving GFG POTD make array elements unique. Okay, so this is a medium level problem, but I don't think this is a medium level problem. But you have to keep it in mind. Just one thing, just one trick you have to by doing pen and paper work. You can just figure it out. Okay, I have also faced the issue for this, but okay, it's okay if you try with the test cases which are not working. Okay, so if you face any problem in when you are coding, then please do dry run some code and you will figure it out. Okay, so the problem name is make array elements unique. Problem says that given an array ARR, your task is to find the minimum number of increments operation required to make all the elements of the array unique. Okay, uh, that is no value in the array should occur more than once. Okay, simple. Unique means that no value occur in more than once. In one operation a value can be incremented by one only. Clear? So first input is 1 to 2, and explanation is if we increase array of 2, which means these 2 by 1, then the resulting array becomes 1 to 3. Okay, then we can say that 1 to 3 is there are all unique values. Okay, so hence the answer is 1 in this case. Why 1? Because we have incremented 2 to 3. Okay, just 1 I have incremented. And the next example is 1 1 2 3. Here you can see that 1 is duplicate, so what we have to do, 1 2 3 is sorted. Okay, 1 2 3 is sorted, then you can increase these one only, and these one only you have to increment it by which you have to increment it to 4. Okay, this one will become 4, and your answer is 3 because you have converted 1 to 4, then 4 minus 1 is 3, so you have incremented 3. And next example is 5 4 3 2 1. Here you can see all elements are unique, so you need not to do anything. So here the output is 0. So देखने में बहुत सिंपल लग रहा है, बट थोड़ा सा ट्रिक है. ट्रिक नहीं बोलूँगा, बट थोड़ा सा ध्यान देने का बात है. चलो पेन एंड पेपर में समझते हैं प्रॉब्लम क्या कहते हैं. So I will take the first test case as 1 1 2 3. Okay, so here you can see what I have done. We have done that 1 2 3 is unique and this one is creating problems. So what I will do, I will make this one to convert this 1 to 4. Okay, by which all elements will be unique. So how much we have incremented? We have incremented 3. So our output will be 3. So instead of this, what we can also do, as we will check the pair as these two one is same. So what I will do, 1 2, and next my array will become this. Okay, this pair we have checked. Now we will check this pair. So 2 2, we have seen that for this what how much we have incremented, plus 1. Okay, for 2 2 we have seen that there is 2 2, which means there is two twos. Okay, 1 2 3, we have incremented 1. Okay, so plus 1 here also. This pair completed. Now this pair only, 1 2 3 4. Here also we have incremented plus 1. Okay, so total how much we have incremented, plus 3. So instead of here only instead of finding the unique array sub array, we can also do this kind of operations. Okay, so what I can do for this, here in this example the array is sorted, but in your case the array may be unsorted. Okay, so what I can do for this pairing, I can simply, for do pairing, I have to at first I have to sort my array. Okay, after sorting the array becomes like that. And what I will check, I will check the pair. I will check for pair. and I will check if my this element is equal to this element, then what I will do, I will increment that. Okay, how much I will increment, that will calculate. Okay, so what I will check, if array of then what I can do, I can iterate from 1 because I am checking pair na, so I can iterate from 1 and by -1 I can get this element, okay, and get the pair. Okay, so what I will do, array of I, if array of I is equals to array of I minus 1, then what I will do, I will simply increment that element. And how much I will increment? Increment, at first I have done increment is equals to 0, and how much I have to increment? I have to increment plus is equals to, here we have to increment just plus 1. Okay, for this case I am writing the code. Okay, now don't think that this code is right, I will explain why this code will not work. This code has a catch. Okay, and my array element will be array of I will be array of I minus 1 plus 1. Okay, and return increment. Now I will give you an example. The example is for the test case 1 2 1 1. Now after sorting, my array will become 1 1 1 2. Okay, so for this pair what I have done, 1 2 1 2, I have incremented 1, my incremented is equals to 1 now. Okay, now I will check this pair, but in this case this two element is not equal, so I will not do any operation. Okay, so I will increment by pair, my pair. Okay, and here also I have seen that these two elements are unique, so I will not do any operation. So my array becomes 1 2 1 2. But notice here, is this array has all unique element? No, this array has not consisting of all unique element. Okay, so what we have to check, we have to check that. Now notice, if I am incrementing here, and after that, and after this increment, when I am approaching this one, I can notice that my array is sorted and I have noticed that one element which we are approaching, this element is lesser than the previous element. Okay, this element is lesser than the previous element and my array is sorted. Okay, so if it is lesser than this previous element, we can imagine that before this element one element is there which is lesser than this element, and which can be equal to this one. What I am trying to say is, I am approaching this one which is lesser than these two. Okay, as my array is sorted, so I can imagine that we can get any lesser value from these two only. So what is the lesser value from these two is 1, as the array is sorted, and we are also approaching 1 here. Okay, so for this case this code will fail here. So what we have to check, that if we are getting any element which is lesser than the previous one and which will break the sorted rule. Okay, and notice here, if this element is after incrementing, okay, after doing one operation, we are seeing that one element which is smaller than the previous one and which is breaking our sorted vector rule or sorted array rule. Okay, so we have to check that also. So what we will check, we will check if my array of I is less than is equals to, okay, is less than is equals to array of I minus 1. Okay, is less than equals to array of I minus 1. Then what I will do, I will change this 1 to 3. Okay, by this only you can say that this part is unique. 1 to 1, I have converted this 1 to 3 because I am approaching one element which is smaller than this. But your motive is, your goal is to make your array sorted. Okay, sorted and unique. Okay, so what how much I am incrementing? I am incrementing. At first I am getting the difference between these is 1, and I will do +1 also with the difference, by which I can get an unique element which is greater than this. So what I will increment? I will increment array of I minus 1 minus of array of I, because I know that array of I minus 1 will be greater or equal. So array of I minus 1 minus array of I plus 1, and if this 2 is equal, then only this increment will be +1, and if this 2 is not equal, then it will increment 2 minus 1 is 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, so +2 will be incremented because notice here this 1 will be converted to 3. Okay, so you have to increment +2 only, so +2 will be incremented here. Okay, and what will be your array of I? What will be the array of I? You have to update the array of I na for the next operation. So what will be your array of I? Your array of I will be simply greater than the previous array of I. Okay, which means array of I minus 1 plus 3, which is 3 here. I will put 3 here. Clear? And I will return increment. So I have explained all the things which you have to the tricky part also. And what will be the time complexity here? For sorting, my time complexity is big of log n. Okay, and for this for loop, my time complexity is big of n. Okay, then what will be the my overall time complexity? Big of n, sorry, for sorting this is big of n log n. Okay, big of n log n. So total time complexity will become, overall time complexity will become big of n log n. And extra space, we have not taken any extra space, so my extra space will be 1. So space complexity will be big of 1 and time complexity will be big of n log n. So let's jump into the coding part, and it is very much easy to coding, and this is the, honestly speaking, this is the coding only. Okay, and let's try to run and submit it. So here is the code which I have explained. I will at first compile and run. Let's see. Yes, and try to submit it. Yeah, so hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you everyone for watching my video, and stay tuned for more such videos. And if you have understood anything from this video, and if I have helped you in solving this kind of problem and to maintain your streak, then please do subscribe my channel, and thank you everyone.
Yeah.